Hello, thanks for dropping by creating fun art. I am working on an expression for today, and it's November, and the holiday season is upon us. So I created this tree out of air dry clay, and I used acrylic paints to paint it. I used a green for the tree itself, a brown for the trunk, and then I painted the bulbs with a real red, satin white, and a golden brown for the star. Now, this is also used as a magnet. You can put a small magnet on the back and attach it to the refrigerator. Different items that magnets, will attach to. Works very well as a little magnet. So I'm wanting to add to this tree. I'm going to start with my chickadee. And I'm going to add a pair of chickadees that I made out of clay art. I'm going to get that a little bit closer for you. And so the chickadees are made out of clay. You simply break off a piece of clay, shape it into the shape of a bird, and then use your acrylic paints to paint the bird. And so I used a jet black for the cap of the chickadee. I used a gray for its tail, a satin white for its body. And I made a pair. Chickadees are very popular in the United States. I'm not sure about other areas, but this is a cute little neighborhood bird you'll find at bird feeders. And then I made the finch. This is just a little red bird with red feathers on the head. And you'll see some of the finches have the little black tails, little black side wings. And so I made a pair of these little finches. Now, this is my design of a finch. And they're such cute little birds. And whenever I see them, their little feathers are usually flying back in the wind, or the wind has kicked up their feathers. Thank you for dropping by. And thanks for subscribing to the channel as well. I have a lot of other clay art on the channel, a lot of courses that you can take on the channel as well when it comes to making items out of clay art. And so here's the pair of, well, thank you so much. I think they're cute too. I really enjoyed making them, and it was just so much fun to paint them. All right, so I have the pair of chickadees, the pair of house finches, and then of course I made the Christmas tree as well. And so I'll just position these around the tree. And I have the little bunny that I created, and so many people love the little bunny. He was a lot of fun to make. And this little bunny, I shaped it, the clay, into the form of a bunny, put a little tail on the back, and I used the air dry clay to create the bunny. And I used acrylic paints to paint the bunny. I used a gray for his body, black for his eyes and his nose, and a little pink for his ears, and a little pink, of course, for his little tail back there. And so I have a pair of the bunnies. So this is the larger bunny. And they're made out of air dry clay, but this one is made out of a different type of clay than the other. I ran out of clay, and so I had to mix different types of clay. But so here's the pair of bunnies. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you like these. Yeah, I think they're cute too, and they're really fun to put out on the counter and let people see them as they come over to visit. And I always get compliments, especially on the bunnies. And I've given away a lot of these little pieces as well. And now that the holiday here, everybody likes a gingerbread man. So I made the little gingerbread man out of the air dry clay. Simply, take it. This one I just rolled out of the clay, and I had a little cutter, and I cut him out of the clay, and then I used my paints to paint him the brown chestnut color, and then I used the real red for the buttons, his cap, and his the shoes on his feet. Okay, so I'm gonna put the little gingerbread man there, but I also have another. I think this is probably one of my favorite gingerbreads. If I can get this in focus. Let's see, there we go. He's a darker brown, and then he has the orange scarf, the buttons, and the little shoes as well. So I'm going to put him right here. And the little gingerbread men turn out so well that I decided to make 3 of them. And I used a yellow and a jet black for this one, satin white for his eyes. So I think I'm going to bring these little go. And bring this one under the tree as well. So that makes a cute little expression in the pairs for the holidays. Hi, look like it's Butterfly. Thanks for stopping by. Just going over some of the air dry clay pieces that I've made. Coming into the holidays, I want to make more of holiday pieces to reflect Thanksgiving and Christmas and the new year that's coming up. Please subscribe to the channel, you guys, if you like air dry clay, or if you know someone who likes doing clay things, have them take a look at the channel as well and subscribe. I have a little puppet called Sock on the channel, where I'll do little scenes with the puppet. And then I have paintings where I've done acrylic abstract painting, and lots of clay art, and lots of courses that can be taken for free on my channel. So again, thank you so much for dropping by. And so we went over the bunnies that I made, the chickadees, the finches, and then of course we took a look at the gingerbread men. And ultimately I started out with a Christmas tree that I made out of air dry clay. So if there's anything that you would like to see made out of air dry clay for the holidays, drop it in the chat and I'll take a look at making some of those for you. Oh, okay. Adding a Q&A sticker. So yeah, it was, you know what makes these so easy to make? They're a lot of fun. So, and I just make these out of my imagination. I really don't have that much of a pattern. And they're a lot of fun to make. So that's what really makes them easy. So you don't have to be a clay expert or anything like that. Um, just have a little bit of creativity and have an idea of what it is that you want to make, and just pinch a piece of clay off and go for it, and let it dry. Yeah, I think I can make a penguin. Um, in fact, I think I already have a penguin. Um, so I will do a live on the penguin that I have. It's a mini penguin, and I'm going to have to look for the penguin. He's in my clay um, storage, but I'll pin him out. And when you make so many of these, you have to find a way to store them. And it's good to store these because you can use them over and over, and you can pull them out as you need them, Because if you don't store them, they're so tiny, you'll lose them, and then you've put so much time into it, and you just don't want to, lose your pieces like that. Hi, T. Hope you guys are having a good day. All right. Well, I'm going to have to jump off of here, but I just wanted to stop by and let you guys see some of my work for the holidays. So I'll be doing more live, and please subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk with you guys soon. Bye-bye.